So this is the first time I've ever done this before. Um, of all times, I'm sick and I don't really feel good, but I feel like I needed to do this video to, I guess, if there's other people out there that are having these experiences, or that could even help enlighten me or let me know about their experiences as well, so we can share and help each other, basically. Um, I am your average mom, wife, friend. Um, I've done hair for many years. I own my own business. Um, but in the last year, things have changed drastically, and I would have never foreseen any of this at all. A little bit of background. When I was growing up, I remember always being told I'm an old soul, or my grandmother would tell me I'm way too wise for my age, extremely empathetic, all those titles and whatnot. And really, absolutely, as a little kid, not understanding any of it, but knowing that, boy, did I just was full of emotion from others, if that makes sense. And I knew what was going on, and I didn't have to be told, and just, things like that. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that can relate. This isn't anything really new, that people, talk about and stuff. Uh, Growing up, I always, I always felt like I was looking for something bigger. And I remember in my later teens saying out loud, like, oh, like dreaming big. I am meant to do something big. I feel like there's something big out there, and never feeling that I was amounting to anything like that at all. And then when I hit my 20s, I had a very, I don't want to say traumatic, because it wasn't traumatic or dramatic, but it was, I placed a little girl for adoption. But the day that I did, I had an experience that I don't talk a lot about. Actually, I don't talk about it. Even my spouse doesn't even know about it. Only my family members that were there that day, because they witnessed it. But it wasn't anything that you ever, it was a gift from above, for sure, because I I keep it to myself. I just always felt that this was something that I maybe got to witness, when I placed her, that I just happened to be the vessel, I guess. And it was a gift from above that I got to witness what I witnessed. And, um, some have called it the heavenly choir, some have called it other things and whatnot, but it was amazing, amazing. And so I've had, like, little bits and pieces of things like that, but in this last year, back in May, I had to do an MRI for something, and during that MRI, so I can't even, it's almost like if someone was in a deep meditation, I guess, and you would see something so clear, but you're awake. That's what happened. From that moment on, things started changing drastically for me. And this is what I wanted to get out there on my video. And God, I almost feel I've hesitated so many times, and I have scoured YouTube. I have gone to Barnes and Noble. I have asked some people. I have searched and searched, and I don't hear anybody talking about this, or coming close to what I have seen, and what is even could to describe it. And so here I go. Please be nice. Don't, you know, take it for what it is because like I said, it almost you almost feel like you're crazy for saying it out loud, but here we go. I was I made it a ritual to go out in the morning and have coffee and do just like my morning time. I live in Alaska, so it's sunlight all the time in the summertime and it's beautiful. And I didn't necessarily start out meditating. I just made it my own time to go out there and just be peaceful. And before I got up and like, headed to work and did my thing, and I started to see things like, and the only way I can describe it is a movement of it. You're looking at the sky, or like even looking in between the trees is where I first saw it, and it was like a circular motion of a light wind, but you saw it moving in a circular motion. And I remember looking and I thought to myself, am I really seeing this? Is this? And I just observed it and I observed it for quite some time, and it would come in a little close and then it would go back and then it would move side to side. So I knew my eyes were not playing tricks on me because you could see it, but you could see it moving too. It wasn't like it was I just and I knew that there was a hue of a blue light, a magnificent blue color that was not the same color as the sky. Um, that it was just amazing. And so from then on, I would do this in the morning and I would see things, and then it didn't matter if it was the morning or the evening time, I still kept seeing it. And then one night, I was in my backyard on the swing and just kind of gazing at the sun setting, which in Alaska it doesn't really set. It goes down and then it comes back up in the summertime. So whatever. Um, I started to see, oh God, these. Now, by the way, I'm outside, so I was seeing these. I thought my eyes were going really ridiculously like bad and crazy because I was seeing these sparkles. That's the only way I can explain it, sparks. But they were in a pattern. It was not like random sparks over here or random sparks up here or anything. No, it was in a pattern. And when I was looking, I saw them. And then they would, if I kept looking, they would come in more. But then the beautiful energy like formation that I was seeing, I started seeing more of them. And they would come in a little bit. And this would happen in the evening, in the middle of the day, and the morning time. It didn't matter. And um, then, fast forward a little more. One morning, I got ready for work, and I was sitting on my bed putting my shoes on and getting my rings. And all of a sudden, I saw the little blue formation, and it was in this circular formation, maybe honest to God, like maybe 6 inches wide, like in, side to side. It was not that big. But I'm in my room. It's not outside now, it's in my room. And I just sat there, and all of a sudden, I got the most beautiful, enlightened, peaceful feeling over me I have never felt in such a long time. Such a long time. And and it just sat there, and then it honest to God went up and out and away. And that was that. Then uh so over this time, things basically what I was seeing kept progressing. And then oh, I don't even know if I can say these things. So I was I walked my little nephew home, and I was coming back, and there was no like sparks anywhere, but now I could literally, no matter what, I can see energy. That is the only way I can explain it, and that's what I think it is, but it's not color, and it's not I I don't know like this is all new to me, and I say that, but at the same time I have to be honest. there's been things that are coming back to me that I actually think I was seeing this when I was younger, but I think it scared me and I blocked it out, a lot of it. So I don't really know. I guess I haven't dived that deep into all that yet. I don't know. Anyways, fast forward, I guess. I oh, I saw, like I said, it kept progressing over time, and I could actually make out that. I mean, I can't even explain to you. It is clear as day. They have they're beings for sure. I could tell they have wings, but they are absolutely range in size from small to larger. And I am so nervous about putting this out there, but I am telling you, I have not seen anything like this anywhere. I haven't heard anybody talk about this. And oh my God, God bless me if I lose my business over this or, whatever. But I am asking, I guess, for feedback because since then, over time, I can see those, but I actually when I'm looking at like looking somewhere, say I'm in my car right now, or I'm in my business, or I'm at home, or I mean, even anywhere, I, the air is not air to me. It's like what I see is liquefied almost. Sometimes like this is gonna sound crazy, maybe for older people that have seen the abyss. You remember seeing that thing and it was clear, but it was like a watered movement. Okay, kind of like that, but it's the whole air and I can see it move, and it is in complete pattern movement. Um, it's the most it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen before in my life. Sometimes I've noticed that when I calm down and I'm just like going to watch something on YouTube or you're just sitting there thinking, it really comes in and it almost swarms around me like a blanket. But the other night, I was in my garage and I really saw it. God, it was almost like it was intelligent. This is crazy. And like I was trying to get my attention and I looked up over to the ceiling and I could see the movement and everything, but I can see also these little lights. I don't know how to like particles. There we go. Like that is how little they are. But if I get up closer, I pay attention to them, I can start to see like a aura around them, where it might be blue or also purple. Purple are like these littler ones. But this is where it gets, uh, yeah. Anyways, I went over to it and I was just looking at it and staring at it, and I could actually see these lights going kind of up and through the ceiling of the garage, and coming back down like they were working. But what I saw in this amazing light like formation kind of going how something goes out like really bright and then dims down and bright and dims down, making, and it was like this, like I've always said, it's always been somewhat of a pattern that I see these the clearness of things, movement and stuff in, but the lights that I was seeing, that were going in and out, not the little particle beings going around. I just mean the ceiling. This is what was amazing. The ceiling was going in and out of dimming light, and it was making, oh, sorry guys, making this pattern that was like this. Let's see, here we go, like this, this, this. And I hope I did that right. I wish I had a pen right here so I could show you. And it was a pattern, and it kind of reminded me of like your old vinyl flooring in your grandma's house that had those like, the, what is it? Not the octagons, but just this pattern that was this formation. Um, and they were going in and out, and it was almost like I said, like they were working. And I've kind of thought over the last several months that they are elementals maybe, and that they are definitely working. And in the research and the things that I've been looking up, I've noticed that, or what from what I've gathered, that, or just listening to intelligent speakers and things like that. Shout out to Cryon, and Greg Braden, love them. Uh, that they are they're helping us, humanity, our higher consciousness. I mean, I don't know. I have to be flat out honest here. This is all new to me. Um, because I have not ever in my life seen these light beings from what I remember. Um, I do think what I saw when I was younger, though, is when I would see the air or maybe just energies or entities, I don't know, that were clear, but they would be moving. I had some memories like when I was younger that were, I think, in the middle of the night, like if I was just still awake or something that would scare me. Um, but obviously that I was younger then, so I don't think I really knew what, if anything. And then you block it out too, from what I understand, because clearly I've blocked it out. Um, but as this time has gone by, and I've kept this into myself, I feel this urge. I mean, maybe that's what my drive is, to be scouring through YouTube and scouring through books, and reaching out to people and things like that, and asking them, because I have this major drive to figure out, oh my God, what is this? Or, you know, human mind, tell me what this is, because I need to know, and then I'll move on with my life. But I don't think that's what's going on. And every time that these things well, not these things happen to me, because I see it every day, but it's amazing, because I do believe what I see is maybe two different things. Like, I see this beautiful particles of light beings that I believe are maybe elementals. Maybe people call them angels, but I've never heard anybody tell me or say or describe this. And by the way, like I said, they are very small. They range from size, but I have seen them 10 feet, 8 feet big in the sky. And when they go from tree to tree, they, like at nighttime or things like that, oh my God, it's crazy. I can literally see this amazing just light come from them. Oh man, yeah. Uh, but like I said, I really hope I am not disowned here, and um I don't know. Yeah, like I said, so this is my first video, and I sorry for the rambling on. This is very hard for me to say and put it out there, but I guess if anybody, you know, has seen this, or my God, you know, if anybody else is seeing this or having this experience right now, that would be fantastic and amazing to share together. And two brains are always better than one. And they always say, even in meditation and things like that, it's our new world, like our new things, and we are changing. And I know I hear people who are energy workers or light workers, I guess. They say that our world is changing greatly, and all of that for better. And I believe so. But what I am seeing, if any, and man, God, that'd be amazing if someone else saw what I was seeing. And especially the fact that the other night, I literally saw them like as if they were working, and they clearly had a pattern. I could clearly see this pattern, and it sounds so bizarre, almost like they were working hard, and the pattern of these, this dun, 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 was, sorry guys, dematerializing the ceiling, like they were going in and out, and that's what I would see when they would go in and out. Like they're little busy bees working. Um, oh yeah. Anyways, okay, well, here we go. This is it. I'm putting this out there. Old souls, anybody that has any information or, please be nice. Uh, yeah, yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, happy days, everybody, and take care. Please be kind. Please be kind in your comments and have a good day. Bye.